Did you know that selling digital products has become one of the most lucrative ways for beginners to make their first $10,000 online? And the key component to their success is the digital product that they choose to sell. Now, if I had to start again tomorrow from scratch, then I'll be choosing one of the digital products that I'm about to show you if I wanted to achieve my first $10,000 online. Now, if you didn't already know, I've made over $2 million selling digital products online, and I've also documented my case studies on this exact YouTube channel. Now, here's some advice. You're going to want to destroy that like button, because once we've hit 500 likes on this video, I'm going to give you my link to the Google Docs sheet that contains all of the digital products that I'm about to share with you. Now, if we hit 1,000 likes on this video, I'll even drop another 40 additional digital products that you can start selling tomorrow if you want to hit your first $10,000 online. So guys, before I show you the first digital product that you can start selling if you want to hit your first $10,000 online, I've even created a Miro board explaining why digital products are the best thing for beginners in 2025 to 2026. So if you're watching this video, you're a complete beginner, you don't understand digital products, or you don't understand how important they are and how beneficial they are as a beginner, I personally built this for you guys to read. So if you don't understand the value proposition that you've got in your hand right now, this will explain it. Now, with that out of the way, the first digital product on today's list is going to be the AI automations workflow, which is a done for you system. Now, let me explain to you guys before I show you real examples, the market opportunity. So you can see here, this was a study done, and you can see the stats show that for workflow automations is increasingly recognized as a pivotal factor enhancing businesses' efficiency. And the automation market is projected to reach $18.5 billion by 2025. That market study is basically saying there is so much money flooding within this niche, which means if you can sell automations using AI as a digital product, which I'm about to show you, you're going to make a lot of money. Now, here's some real examples of people selling those automations. Now, this is Etsy. Etsy is the biggest platform for where people sell their digital products. It's not the best. I'm going to explain where is the best place to sell your digital products. Etsy's not it. Etsy's just a great place to find people already selling digital products. And you can see here, this one is 2,000 plus NAN automation templates, PLMR. And you can see here, these are the images of the seller showing you what you get. Now, if you don't know what NAN is, it's just a platform where you can create automations using all of the top leading AI platforms, and you can connect them together to create automations. Now, the reason why this is such a lucrative business opportunity as a digital product seller is because businesses are desperate to replace their staff with AI automations or to reduce the amount of staff they have. And businesses are always looking for things like this. Now, you've got to understand that business owners don't understand the technical side of NAN. They don't understand AI. They don't even want to think about it. They want you to do it for you. Hence, it's called a done-for-you AI digital product solution. So selling NAN templates where they can literally just copy and paste them into their business workflow is a massive opportunity. Now, here's another seller selling another version of an NAN workflow. Now, in terms of you guys building these, you can actually build them online very easily. Now, you might be wondering, well, how would I build these NAN automations to sell as a digital product? In the Google Sheet, you can see a step-by-step to creating email automations. I even give you guys the exact flow to use. Now, if you don't want to do it yourself, you can hire somebody on Fiverr. You can literally use NAN's AI bot to do it for you. Now, there are rumors that Google are going to be releasing their own version of NAN, which makes it even easier to do this, by the way. Now, like I was saying to you guys before, Etsy is not the best place to sell your digital products. You can see they're selling them for $12, $8. That is nothing, guys. If you want to make life-changing money, you sell your digital products on Shopify, because then you've got a bigger brand presence, you've got higher perceived value, and you can charge between $30 to $100 to even $300 for your digital product. As soon as you put yourself into the Etsy ecosystem, you're going to be in a price war constantly, and it's not worth it. Now, the good news for you guys is if you use my Shopify link in the description and in the pinned comment, you're going to get 3 days for free, and you're also going to get Shopify for $1 every month for 3 months, which means you're only going to be spending $3 over 3 months for Shopify, which is the best e-commerce platform in the world. So guys, before I move on to the next digital product that you can start selling right now to help you achieve your first $10,000 a month online, let me show you a great way to find instant digital products that are proven to be doing well with the power of AI. So all you've got to do is sign up to Scopic.ai. It is free to sign up and you do not need a credit card. And Scopic AI is the leading AI platform for e-commerce, dropshipping, and even digital products. So all you got to do when you sign up, guys, is go to where it says Explore on the sidebar, click New Launch. You can call this New Digital Product. And then you can select English and US dollar, and then you can change it to digital product. And then you can click find winning products and then click continue with winners. Then once you've done that, guys, click continue with flow. And then you can click here where it says show trending products. And then all you got to do is change this from physical to digital. And then if we change this to a table view, you can see loads of winning digital products that are already in the database. So let's click on this one here, for example, which is Premium Digital Planner Bundle for 2025 to 2026. It gives you the creation cost, how much it's going to cost you to create it, how much you can sell it for, its recommendations when it comes to selling the digital product. It even gives you a demand score of how well the product's going to be doing based on Etsy volumes. You can see there's over 2,700 listings for this digital product on Etsy. You can also see how many different marketplace people there are selling the product as well. It gives you the full AI intelligence of how well this digital product is doing. And you can see here, you've got this beautiful chart showing you what the success is possibly going to be like for the product in the next 30 days. Now, the great thing about this is, guys, it gets updated in live time with AI. So this will always change based on how well it can possibly do, because AI is updating these listings pretty much every single day. So if you just want an instant digital product that you know you can trust based on the power of AI, then this is the best option to do so. Now, with that being said, guys, I thought I'd show you that really cool way to find instant digital products to sell. With that being said, let's get on to the next digital product. So guys, the second digital product is going to be the interactive digital planners and dashboards for specific niches. For an example, for busy moms, new moms, so for example, mothers that have just given birth, specifically for a subcategory niche. Now, if you didn't know this, guys, digital planner app market size was valued at $7.8 billion in 2023, and it's projected to hit $25 billion by 2031, which is a massive increase in market size. Now, in the Google Sheet for every single one of these products, you're going to see a link to where I go over the market forecast for every single one of these digital products, as I am giving you guys real digital products backed by statistical data. Now, why is this opportunity so big? Over 70% of professionals now use productivity apps on their daily basis, and the demand for Notion templates, digital planners, and dashboards is booming. Now, the key part is, guys, customers want interactive, customizable systems instead of static PDFs that they're used to using. Now, I've got 3 examples that I want to show you. You can see this one's a bestseller, which means it's got a lot of sales in the last 6 months. And it's a Notion template, the all-in-one live Notion planner, dashboard, dark mode, ultimate life planner. Now, you can see this one's got really nice aesthetics. So you can see the aesthetics for this digital planner is really, really nice. Now, I don't recommend trying to target everyone. Again, go for sub-niches like new mothers or people that have got a learning disability, for example, autism. You can focus on sub niches. You can see another Notion planner here, another bestseller, which means it's got lots of money. And this one integrates with Google Drive and Google Calendar. Now, this example is really good. The all-in-one Notion dashboard for busy moms. So this has specifically been designed for mothers that have a busy schedule, managing kids, managing a job. Now, here's the step-by-step guide on how you guys can create this. Number 1, choose the planner/dashboard type. Is it daily, weekly, monthly? Is it goal setting dashboard? Is it a business projection managed dashboard? Is it a student? You want to choose which niche you want to help with as a daily planner. Now, I always recommend pick a niche that you're passionate about. It makes it way more enjoyable and way more easier creating it because you know what they want. Then the next thing you need to do is you need to pick Notion as the platform, as it is the most in-demand platform when it comes to digital planners. And the good thing with Notion is, guess what? They have Notion AI now, where Notion AI can create you all of these dashboards. So instead of you having to do them yourself, you can prompt the Notion AI agent to create you the dashboard, and it will make it like these. If you want to go above and beyond when it comes to the aesthetics and the design, you can even use other agent platforms out there like Abacus AI, GenSpark AI to create even more cooler looking Notion templates. But if you want it manually done, you can hire a freelancer on Upwork or Fiverr to create you one for like $50. Now, if you're watching this video and you're wondering, well, how would I promote my digital products? I'll leave my free course to selling digital products in the description, which goes over how to create the store, how to run the ads. It goes over absolutely everything. So guys, the third digital product is hiring and onboarding kits. Now, the employee onboarding software market size was valued at $1.4 billion in 2023 and is projected to hit $2.4 billion by 2031, and that is the conservative market evaluation. Now, the reason why this niche is so strong is because small businesses can't afford expensive HR consultants. Remote and hybrid work increases for demand of onboarding tools, and the pre-made HR kits save companies time, money, and compliance risks. You can see here the Recruitment Hub 5-in-1 for Notion. So this is literally a Notion template designed on the Recruitment Hub. Then we've got another example here, which is called the New Employee Welcome Pack. So this is basically a PDF on Canva explaining how you can be onboarded into the company and all the resources you get. Then you've got this one here, which is the onboarding checklist, which is done on Google Sheets or Excel, which is basically a template that companies can use. And again, all of these are templates, guys. The companies, when they buy these templates, obviously have to fill out the information. You're just giving them a template. Now, these are 3 examples. You could basically make your own digital version and combine all 3 together. And then you've got the mega digital product for onboarding and hiring for recruitment. Now, in terms of how you could create this for yourself as a digital product, you need to define what kits you want to cover. Is it job description and interview questions? Is it offer letters? Is it new hire welcome packs? Is it onboarding? Is it company policies? In terms of creating the Google Sheets, you can use Gemini's new AI inside of Google Sheets where you can prompt it on what you want and it will create the whole sheet for you. Or you can connect Google Sheets with ChatGPT's toolkit or one of the ones in GenSpark or Abacus AI. You can now connect things like Google Sheets within those AI tools, and you can prompt it and say, I want you to make me a brand new Google Sheets based on this template design, and it will do it all for you. So guys, before we move on to the next part of today's video, I wanted to cover something that everyone asks me. What is the best way for payment gateways, banking? If I live in a third world country, how do I access Stripe, PayPal, or any good banks? And how do you maximize the facilities of the e-commerce world? Now, the only way to address this is by getting a USA LLC. This will enable you to be able to get payment gateways in any company. It will also give you the best banking opportunities for the e-commerce world. Now, the reason why most people don't get a USA LLC is because they don't know how to. Now, this is where I'm going to be introducing Doula. Doula will actually do that for you. It's a company that will create you a USA LLC in whichever state that you want. There's obviously benefits with Wyoming and Delaware as they are tax-free states. Now, when you choose one of the packages that Doula offer, you'll actually get a dashboard and interface that will track the whole journey of you creating your LLC and then getting it open. And Doula will make sure they do all the hard work for you and even open up your bank accounts. Now, they don't just do that. They'll also do your bookkeeping and your filing so you don't get any penalties from the IRS. Now, that was one of the biggest issues for me when I first started an LLC in the US. I didn't know what I was doing and I got hit with some penalties. Now, Doula will make sure that doesn't happen for you. Now, if you're still not sure if Doula is the right choice for you, you can actually book a free consultation call to see if it is the right choice for you. They've worked with other e-commerce and dropshippers before, so they know what you need and how they can help you. Now, you have to understand that Doula is very competitive with their pricing plans, and on some of their packages, they're 30% cheaper than the alternatives out there, and they even offer a better service. I'm telling you that now from my own experience from using other companies to create me a US LLC. I've never seen anything as good as Doula. So if you want to open up your USA LLC and get access to all the payment gateways, banking, and other financial products, then make sure you check out the link in the description. You can even book a free consultation call if you need to ask them a few more questions before making the decision. And remember, if you choose Wyoming or Delaware, they are tax-free states. Now, with that being said, guys, let's get straight back into the video. So guys, the fourth digital product is going to be the missed call / text automation. Now, this is more of a higher end digital product because it now becomes a service, but it can still be done so easily using the power of AI. And it's actually one of the most lucrative ones on this list. Now, the market growth on this one is insane. It's actively being done every single day. I don't know if you've noticed it yourself, guys. Let me know in the comment section below. AI has already started to be implemented into businesses that are already using phone calls, text messages. It's already being done. It's one of the easiest ones to implement into businesses, and it's the ones that businesses are actively looking for right now. It's not a hard sell as a digital service or a digital product. Now, here are some examples. This is a company here called Allo, turn missed calls into opportunities. It basically uses the power of AI to do it, and it's all wrapped using a service that I'm about to explain. Then you've got this one here called the Missed Call Text Back, which is another company that does the same thing. All of these companies are wrapped, which means they're using an AI platform in the background and they're using a fancy website on the front end. So it's just a wrapper, guys. It's so easy to do. Then you've got Up First, which is one of the more premium versions where they do callbacks and text messages. But in terms of setting this all up, guys, in the Google Sheet, there's a full step-by-step guide. But I've also given you some suggested niches that you can choose, like local businesses. That's probably the easiest one to do. You can approach salons, gyms, doctors, plumbers. I actually have a friend that I actually visited recently that's doing around about $20,000 a month selling to local businesses this exact same digital service. Now, the tools that you'll need are all here for you guys. I'll leave a link in the sheet as well on a video going over how you can set all of this up. And again, in terms of actually creating the fancy looking website, you can use something like Lovable or something like Framer to make the nice looking website. I'd actually recommend Lovable because it can create you a website and a dashboard inside of the website. So guys, the fifth digital product is going to be automated social media posting. The global AI in social media market is estimated to be valued at $2.9 billion in 2025, and it's expected to grow all the way to $20 billion by 2032, which is absolutely insane. Now, the reason why this matters is because over 91% of businesses use social media for marketing. Consistency is key, but small businesses and creators struggle to post daily. So with AI automation, guess what? There's no need to struggle anymore. AI will do it all automatically in the background. Now, here are some examples of people doing this. Here you've got a social media pro planner. So it goes over all the key dates and times that you need to post. And you can see there's a complete planner here inside of Notion, or I believe this is a custom PDF. Then you've got this other one here, which is the new and improved social media manager bundle, which again is all aesthetics and it shows you exactly when to post and how to post. Here's another example of a Google Sheet and an Excel version of the social media management template. Now, if you want my honest opinion, guys, if you want to go to that next level, yes, you can sell them the Google Sheets or the Google Excel or the Excel file on how to do it and what time to post it. But if you want that crazy wow factor and make that crazy money, sell them the social media planner. But guess what else you should sell them? Sell them the NAN automation that actually does the posting as well. So it doesn't just tell them how to manage it, it also manages it for them with an automation. So you can upsell them on the automation. That's how you make crazy money in this industry. Now, here are some automation tools that you guys can use, guys. You can use buffer.com, you can use ladder.com, you can use Zapier and connect it to Google Sheets to create an auto post. So Zapier basically creates automations, so you can do it that way. And then all you need to do is use the Meta Business Suite. Basically, you connect your Meta Suite account into Zapier, and then it will automate the whole thing. That's if you just want to create a template and not actually create the automation. You can use Canva, you can use Notion, or you can use Gemini Sheets to do it. It's up to you guys. But if you want to go to that next level and do the whole automation as well, you're going to use Notion. You're going to use NAN, and you're going to use all the other AI automations I mentioned on the prior products. So guys, the sixth digital product is the instant quote generator. So the quote management software market is projected to grow from $2.6 billion US all the way up to $12 billion by 2035, which is insane. Now, the reason why this is a huge market opportunity is because small businesses waste hours manually drafting quotes, and they end up being wasted because customers or businesses do not take their offer, which means all that time gets wasted. Also, you got to remember, by giving instant quotes, you're more likely to close that deal because people have less time to think about it. Now, here are some examples of instant quotes being sold on Etsy. Here's a quotation and invoice generator automated by Excel system, PDF, and email sending. So this is an example of somebody doing it. And again, you can implement this for loads of different companies. Then you've got the quote generator using Excel VBA. This is a really old version, guys. This one's really outdated. And with the power of AI today, this one honestly is so outdated. Then you've got the Etsy listing generator powered by ChatGPT. This one is another example of instant quotations for different platforms. This one also is using some really old AI technology, yet it still makes money. You want to choose the niche that you want to help. So you need to choose whether it's going to be plumbers, electricians, consultants, freelancers, e-commerce companies. You need to pick the niche because depending on that niche will very much depend on how you create your generator. Now, in terms of the platform that you can use to build these guys, I'd actually just recommend Typeform and Lovable. So Lovable will create the actual calculator and the automated invoice generator. So you can use Lovable. Lovable is insane. Or you can use Card and Webflow to do it. But in terms of creating the automation section, you're going to be using either Lovable or Card/Webflow to do it. It's so easy. You just give it a prompt. Once you give it the prompt, it will do it all for you. Obviously, it needs to understand the calculations. Once it understands the calculations and the maths, it can generate those quotes so easily. Obviously, when you use things like Lovable, it will need to integrate things like OpenAI to do the calculations. You just need to give it an API key, which is so easy to do, and it will work like magic. So guys, the 7th digital product/service you can start selling to make lots of money is AI menu cost analyzers. It flags low profit items and suggests profitable swaps, and it also forecasts what these companies should do in the future to manage profitability. Now, according to the latest research done by Global AI-driven, restaurant menu optimization market has reached a $1.4 billion market. It's expected to grow all the way up to $7.12 billion by 2033. So why does this digital product/service work? Restaurants operate on a thin profit margin as it is, which is 3 to 5%. Menu pricing errors, hidden low profit dishes cost businesses thousands every single year. AI-driven menu analyst helps identify which items bring profit versus which ones drain margins, which enables smarter menu listings. Now, here's an example of somebody that's built this in America. It's called Recipe Costing, your all-in-one restaurant management software. Now, they've built a full-on menu/SaaS business that controls all of this. And if I'm being honest with you guys, it's so easy to replicate things like this using the power of Lovable. Remember, like I said to you guys before, it's a no-code/vibe coding platform where you give it a prompt and Lovable's AI coder will do it all for you. So if you give it this website URL, for example, and say, I want something similar built like this, but for this certain niche, it can basically recreate it. Here's another example called Uppy: cut costs, reduce waste, and maximize profit in your multi-branch restaurant. Again, can be very easily replicated with the power of Lovable. Then you've got this one here called Reciprocity, which is another software company that helps using things like Excel sheets to increase your profitability. Now, for this to work, guys, you do need to sell it as a service, not as a digital product, because you need to understand the business's ingredient cost, recipe breakdown, selling price, and then you can start building the costing formula, because without all this information, how are you meant to know the costing formula for that business? Now, what you can do before you even get a customer is build the general platform using Lovable. You can build, for example, the dashboard, the website page, all using Lovable. And then once you get your first customer/client, you can then start to figure out all of these KPIs so that you can build them the costing formula. And then you can add the AI analyzer layer inside of it using obviously OpenAI, Gemini, etc. Now, if you want to build the more basic version of this, guys, which there is an alternative if you want to build the super basic version, is you create a Gemini sheet and you let Gemini work on the AI and evaluate absolutely everything. So you basically create a Google sheet or an Excel file, and then you let the power of Gemini analyze those data points every single month, and then it can give the business owner the information they need. So the 8th digital product on today's list is the Smart Staff Training app. Now, the global corporate e-learning market size is estimated to around about $104 billion and is expected to reach $334 billion by 2030, which is absolutely insane. Now, the reason why this matters is because businesses wasted hours on money training staff manually. Staff retention improves by 30 to 40% with structured onboarding and continuous training. Now, the first platform is called Vertity, and it's called Upskill Your People 40% Faster with Real-Time AI Role Plays. And you can see the whole website looks like it's been built with AI. It's even using AI people. This person here is an AI model. If you scroll down and you look at what the interface looks like, you're going to see it's built with AI. Look at this, guys. Virtual humans, interactive AI videos. So the whole platform is AI. Look at this, virtual human meetings, role plays using AI training. So this is literally me showing you how people are making lots of money doing this right now. And if you go to solutions, you can see what type of solutions they offer. You can see which niches they're trying to tackle and solve problems for. Now, I know I've been banging on about this for ages today. You can recreate this using Lovable. I'm not sponsored by Lovable. I've never even spoken to them once in my life before, but Lovable can do this because I know people that built similar solutions using Lovable. And you can do something similar like this. Now, there's this one here called Educate Me, the AI-driven LMS for modern organizations. And just by looking at the dashboard and how this thing works, again, you can do this using Lovable, and you can build this within, let's say, around about a week using Lovable. In terms of integrating AI avatars, you can use things like Synthesis AI, HiGen AI. It is so easy to recreate these platforms, guys, and you can create insane money by selling this as a service for these local business owners or even bigger businesses. Then I've gone over all the different places that you can create interactive dashboards like Notion. You can use Teachable for structured training modules. You can use things like Glide and Lovable as no-code builders. And then you can use Zapier to connect everything inside. So guys, the 9th and final product on today's digital product list is the AI-powered virtual fitness coach. Now, the virtual fitness market is growing rapidly, with professional gyms expected to be the most profitable segment, projected to take up 32.8% of the total revenue share within the market, which is insane. The stats are there, guys, and I always say men lie, women lie, numbers don't. And here's an example of one. It's called Fitness AI, new body scan. You can see it gets stronger with AI. Fitness AI is an iPhone using artificial intelligence to generate personal workouts based on 5.9 workouts. The AI optimized sets, reps, weight for each exercise. And you can see here, it shows you what the app looks like. Very basic. Even the website is very basic, guys. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if the person who's running this business has used something like Replit AI, Lovable AI to build it. So they're no coding platforms. You can create stuff like this using no coding platforms. They are really not that hard to recreate. Now, again, if you really want to, you could hire a no-code developer, somebody that knows how to use platforms like Replit, things like Lovable, and they could build it for maybe a couple of $100. But at the end of the day, guys, using no-code platforms, like I've mentioned, they can do this with good prompts. As long as you give it really, really good prompts, you can do it. Now, here's another one called PT Distinction, personal training software, and it shows you again a web UI dashboard and a mobile app. It's a very similar value proposition again, but this time it's not saying they're using AI, it's saying they're using real people to do it. But at the end of the day, you can replace this exact same flow using the power of AI, which makes it a lot more profitable and a lot more smarter. Now, in the Google Sheet, you're going to see the step-by-step guide. Define your coaching focus, whether it be weight loss, muscle gain, flexibility, or all-round fitness. Then go to lovable.dev, go to ChatGPT and request a prompt for Lovable to explain what features you'd like. And that's pretty much it, guys. Now remember, with a lot of these digital products that I've shown you or digital services, you need to understand Lovable. So I'll leave a link to a good person that I know that teaches Lovable, which is really smart, so you can learn it as well. I'll leave that in the cheat sheet and in the description below. Now with that being said, guys, those are some amazing digital products or services that you can start selling right now as a beginner to hit your first $10,000 a month. Now I do understand that some of these are beginner friendly, some of these are also for advanced people, but you can create beginner versions of all the examples that I gave you today, and you can also create advanced versions of all the ones I've given you today. The whole idea of this video was to give you the idea, the niche, the product, and you can choose how you want to take effect on it and how you can maximize profitability. Let me know if you've enjoyed this video, and also let me know which was your favorite on today's list.